gentlemen, this is the one and only DJ Skyrocket, and we back for another exciting episode of Bouknight Pits and Line presents the fellas. But tonight, we got a special fella in the building. We got Coach B from the Fayetteville Panthers. She is not a fella, but she's going to be a fella tonight because she got more insight than all the fellas on here.
Right
Actually, a little bit higher than all of them. But we are here. We survived another week. Listen, storms came through, knocked out a lot of power in other places. But we are back. We are back and we are here and we getting ready to get into it because we had some exciting games yesterday in the ECBL that we need to talk to. Do we need to touch on the playoff? Then we're going to go into some other sport. But we got Coach B here, and we're going to start with the ladies first. Coach B, introduce yourself to everyone.
I'm Coach B with the Fayetteville Panthers. We play in the ECBL. I think this is our 5th or 6th year. But the league's 10-year anniversary, so I'm kind of excited about it.
All right.
Y'all
right now, y'all sitting at the where y'all second in the Northern Conference. Y'all
Todd.
Y'all sitting.
Our versus Todd.
All right.
Well, it goes to conference records, so they're actually ahead because the conference records they are 4-1, and then Winston-Salem is 3-1. But they lost to Winston-Salem yesterday.
Oh yes.
So that put us back at the tie.
Yeah.
What? Okay. Well, let me ask you a question. Miss Coach B. Let me ask you a question. Where you see yourself 2 games from now, as far as conference, getting into those finals. What like what I'm saying? You got to take it one game at a time. But where do you see yourself, 2 games from now? Because y'all.
Yeah, end of the season, it'll be 2 games from now. So DC Heat is next, right?
Ooh,
so
somebody say something too.
yeah, DC Heat is next. So we see ourselves actually beating them and winning out. So hopefully I have some underdog picks I want to beat, Winston-Salem and DC Heat as well, so we can be the number 1 seed in the North. But we're going to give them an L. We got to. Somebody has to besides Winston.
Well, I tell you, what is it that your team has that y'all going to give them this L right here? Because,
defense.
I'm not going to lie. I mean, I don't know. We may have 4 or 5 people that watch this cast right here.
Yeah.
At the most. But I'm just asking because I've had some predictions that have been pretty good. I mean, I've always been a prime time, hothead, for the last, 4 years maybe. But I've been looking at the DC Heat. You know what I mean? I've been kind of looking at them like some sleepers, but I'm not taking anything away from y'all's division because it's still a hard division.
Yeah.
But I've been looking at the DC Heat and I was like, well, you know what? It's going to take a little bit, to move them off that, that pedestal they got going on right now. So what is it? I mean, you got anything in particular that don't tell me your particulars. Don't give me but you do you think that there's a weakness in there? I mean, maybe on defense, maybe on offense, maybe rebounds, maybe you see something in there that might be beneficial?
Yeah, so one thing that a lot of people they don't realize, my secret is because I'm a statistician for the league, I watch a lot of games.
Statisticians. I love statisticians. I
watch a lot of games, and not only am I watching, I'm studying because if we want to be the champs, we're gonna have to see both films on both sides, Northern Conference and Southern Conference. So I seen DC Heat play against the South. I seen DC Heat play against the North. Yeah. So I know they shoot 50% from the 3. I know they do, at least. I know it's team unity. at least, you know. But one thing that a lot of other teams do that we don't do is we don't try to outscore you. DC offense is great. Their offense is great. Their defense, not so much.
Trash. That's what you're saying.
It's not trash, but it's not there. It's not there. You know what I mean? Like, you're gonna have to guard us.
Yeah.
You're going to have to guard us. You know what I mean? And we actually play defense. So I'm a defensive coach. So like my team is gonna be defensive. So we're not going to try to rely on our offense to win. And because they put up 150, 160, 170, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I'll be looking at, though. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'll be looking at that. I'll be looking at the 150. I'll be looking at that.
Yeah.
And it's probably that's just the thing of mine. I look at what they put up, but I look at what they put up against certain teams.
Exactly.
I look at what they put. Hold on, Rocket, you echoing, man. Come on, man, get the stuff right, man. Tighten up, bro. You own twice. You own there. All right, but I look at it. But I like to look at it though. I mean, I look at it though because, like, honestly, we cover, Rocket. If you don't,
I'm here. I'm here. Can't you see this? Can't you see this face?
I can see it, man. And it is terrible. It is terrible. We got special guests on tonight, and you can't even get your stuff right. Come on.
I know. Tell me about it. It's Mother's Day. I blame Mother's Day. I blame Mother's Day on this because Mother's Day is a Mother's Day and a Father's Day. But while on Mother's Day, it is so celebrated, and Father's Day, we just get a pair of socks and drawers.
Because we'll talk about that later. That's all we need is socks and drawers. That's all I need is socks and drawers, man. You know our feet stink. All we need is socks and drawers, man. Over smelling like cheese in our shoes. I wash the insides of my shoes all the time because I be walking so much, be smelling like cheese. All you need is socks and drawers. That's all you need. That'll keep a mother happy. You know that. Come on. Get away from me. I was in the middle of a serious question. I'm trying to see what's going on in the CPL, man. But you be messing up everything. But I see Show online, man. Show what you got going on, cuz.
I got Adam. Go ahead. He on there.
I can't hear him.
You can hear him now? Well, I ain't got nothing to do with that. He got to get this.
Man, he got to get his.
He got to get his wife to bring him on right.
All right. Anyway, Coach B, let's go ahead and finish what we talking about. Show enough. All right. So anyway, we get ready to get into these cross-divisional matchups. Show enough. And this is where I like to get in, and I like to have fun because I like to make my predictions real early on these cross-divisional matches because we already know who's going to scrape up who a lot of times. We already know that. It's there. I mean, a lot of people just playing for face right now. We're here, and we're going to finish out strong. So where do you see yourself come these cross-divisional matches? And how do you add up with some of these teams? I know y'all got the DC Heat.
Yeah.
You got the DC Heat, and that's one of my teams I picked as a quiet sleeper. But honestly, I did pick Fayetteville as a quiet sleeper too. But I'm gonna leave that alone because I don't want the other guys to get a little mad at it. But I did pick these. I picked those two teams. So where do you see yourself come? Let's say 3 games from now.
Oh, we got a bye. We're gonna have a bye.
Oh yeah.
We gonna have we gonna have to. But I don't know. I have some underdogs trying to finish the season out. So I get Capitals. Like I want to give them a win against Petersburg.
Okay.
I want to. They play them twice, I believe. I want to give them 2 wins, but that's tough.
But hold on. Now you talk about the Capitals. They 1-7.
I know.
You asking a lot. You asking a lot.
I am. But
you're asking a lot right there.
I do want that. I had the Lions winning against Petersburg yesterday.
But see, I should look in and see how many games of those that are home games for the Capitals.
I think there's one.
Not that it really matters, but I'm just,
Yeah, because Capitals got a nice gym, and they're very familiar with it. But
well, I mean, 1-7, yeah, that says you got a nice gym, but yeah, I was just saying. So you you put this right here. So I mean, but yeah, they got a nice gym. Floors are great. You know what I mean?
hey, it's a nice gym for the opposing team.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, we got you. Show. Okay. Show. We got you on there, man.
Yeah. Sorry about being late, but it is Mother's Day, and I'm listening to an interesting conversation. I don't know much about the ECB league. Living down here.
Hey,
Atlanta.
Let me tell you something right now.
Know a lot about
we got the coach of the Fayetteville Panthers right now. Online right now. They number 2 in their division.
They tied because they lost. They was up.
Hold on, Crusader. You just a Crusader hater.
Coach.
Hater right now.
Can I ask you a question? Coach?
And they play the DC Heat on their next go round.
Okay.
So
that's
one of my dark picks.
I was asking this question for 3 weeks now. How do you lose to a team with only 6 players?
Okay, who we talking about? Listen. It's only one
person. First of all, what y'all ain't gonna do?
We ain't gonna do it, man.
There's some stuff in the past.
Okay, but coach, you a coach. And I know you know your business because they just didn't make you the coach so you know your business. But if you playing against a team with 6 players and you got all your players, ain't you gonna try to tire them 6 players out?
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, the Thunder is.
We won with 6 players.
Thunder is on the heels.
But how did the Carolina Crusaders lose to a team? They had all they fellas. They lost. Yeah, okay, y'all was missing one, Skyrocket. Y'all still had 12.
Okay, I give you that.
And the last, I ain't no math expert, but the last time I checked, 12 was double the size of 6.
Hey, y'all gotta excuse me. I gotta get my glasses. Y'all excuse me. I gotta get my glasses real quick. So y'all excuse me real quick.
But that's just how, Coach. That's just how I get Skyrocket every week since that happened. But back to I heard you say your team is gonna get a bye. Y'all the number 2 seed. So, but we had a guy on here a few weeks ago. And I know I'm going back, and I hate to go back, but this is something. Where do y'all get a majority of y'all players from? Look, I mean, are they college? Do they come from the small school college ranks? Do they just guys that got a hoop dream? I mean, because I always wondered that ever since Skyrocket introduced me to the league and started. I'm like, well, where do these guys come from? So you being a coach, I'm pretty sure you know where a lot of your guys came from, their background and everything like that. Yeah.
Majority of my team really didn't come from college. Hoop dreams.
Okay.
They've been passed up. Some didn't have like the opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
So it's basically grit players, and then like throughout the season, once the season starts, I get a college player here and there. But for
Okay.
the most part, yeah, most of my team came from the mud.
Okay. Okay. Oh, they well, I mean, they got love for the game
Oh
and
yeah,
everything like that, so they want to get out there and play. And okay, I understand that. Okay, I appreciate you clearing it up because Skyrocket couldn't never tell me that. You know.
yeah. I mean, we scout. Like I've tried to scout Methodist, Fayetteville State, Shawan. I think that's about it. I try to
Okay.
scout, but
Okay.
It's hard.
it is.
It,
Especially
it's,
being a
it's,
woman, they don't really take you too much serious.
Well, I mean, I don't know why they should because I mean, you ain't going, but I'm trying to give you an opportunity to be seen again, but because like I said, with me, I'm thinking, okay, what these guys trying to do is work their way up, maybe get an overseas look or a G League look or another minor league or semi-pro league above y'all, So if somebody gonna give you an opportunity to showcase your talent, why not take them serious? That
Right.
means right there you already got an ego, dude. You know I'm giving you an opportunity and you don't want to take it because of your ego because I'm a lady. That's BS.
well, yeah, but it's sexual bias throughout the world, and
Yeah.
it's just basketball is just one of them. I mean, it's 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 a lot of bias going on.
Yeah,
Okay.
A
man.
lot of men think that they can't be
I,
coached by a woman.
I got a problem. I got a problem with my name. Who don't put up Sucker MC for me? You know what I'm talking about? Like who don't
That's
put up Sucker MC?
I
that.
can't.
You know what
Didn't
I'm
you
talking about?
didn't you type that in
Like
yourself?
I don't like
See,
what
you should have had your
boy.
glasses on before you
Hey,
typed in. So it sound like to me you typed that in because you couldn't see, and the way
nah,
you
man,
looking at the
see.
screen like you still can't see.
No, I got it now. I got it. My eyes can see clearly now. The rain is gone.
Well, you sucker
Well,
MC then.
I guess I got to be Sucker MC. But you know what?
What?
You can
Okay,
change it. You
dog.
know you can change it.
Okay,
It
or y'all
don't
could
matter.
get
No,
that.
no, I'm a left it. I'm a left it the way it is because I know the facts. And I know that there's haters that I be surrounded by regularly. And I know the facts. The facts speak for themselves. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, your biggest hater is off to your left over there. On my screen, he off to your left. He at the top corner there with that little small picture, you know,
Looking like
So look,
I was getting
looking
ready.
like
I'm a left it though. Looking like
I
big
can say
bounce.
it.
Looking
I
like
can say
big
it.
bounce Leroy.
I can say it. Looking like a club bouncer that about to get beat up.
Do clubs still have bouncers?
Go to one and find out. Go to one and find out. Yeah. Go to one and find
Well,
out.
I went
Go
to a
to
club the other night, and JT ain't had no bouncers.
you talking about JT's place, man. JT happy to have customers. Come on now.
Oh, Sebastian Page on the page.
All right, let's go with it then. Put him on the stage.
Let's see if I can add him.
Let's get with it.
The
All I
champs.
know is them Fayetteville Panthers are damn sure some sleepers in their division right now, and I'm a roll with that. And I think they're gonna be hell for a lot of people when we come to those cross divisionals, and that's what I'm waiting for. I'm just waiting on that. You know what I'm saying? I'm waiting on that. I want to see that because we can highlight players and everything else. I'm waiting on them cross divisionals. Let's see what to do. But y'all are getting ready to play that DC Heat, though. Y'all gonna play the DC Heat, and I've always said that Heat they be bringing the heat. But I'm gonna say this right here in that division, they're not like the. It's not like they've been, that division is not necessarily the the see it all, do it all division right there. DC Heat, they hanging on, but hold
What?
on, man. Will you see? That's what I'm talking about.
That ain't
Audio,
me.
but
That
all I'm
wasn't
saying,
me.
I'm just saying, Fayetteville, I'm rolling with y'all. You know what I'm saying? For a minute, let's roll with it. Because when we start to get deeper into these playoffs,
Yeah.
it's get ready to go down. So, Coach B, what you think? What you think? What you got going on? Don't tell me your plan, but what you think? What you see?
So like we was talking about before, they rely on their offense. Defense ain't there. So I mean, I don't know if you know, since we was a sleeper, you seen our points that we put up. So we can put up the same amount of points that they can.
Hold on, man. Hold
Hold
on,
on.
man.
What was that?
Hold on, man. Why? 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 You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
wait,
Why?
y'all are funny.
Like why? Okay, but
Y'all supposed
all right, but let's look at it this way. All right, as far as consistent points,
Hmm.
it's consistent points. All right, so who is it? That brings Fayetteville out to bring those consistent points against these high defensive teams. Who is it that like who do you have in mind that's gonna bring that defense is like you said, everybody can score, but
Yeah.
that defensive paralysis. Who is it that on your team that can actually? Do you have a Dennis Rodman? Is what I'm
Oh
saying.
yeah. Yeah. And he's healthy, which is great.
All right.
Yeah.
Don't say you don't have to say no more. I'm just asking, but you do have a Dennis Rodman,
I do.
the worm. You got a worm on
Yeah.
your team that can.
Yeah. He get down with me, so I'm gonna always rock with him.
Okay, no doubt, no doubt, no doubt, no doubt.
I think every team in the league, and you can let me know if I'm right or not, but I think every team in the league got that one player that is like a Dennis Rodman type.
Honestly though, like seriously, like stat wise, all through the league, yes, like on every team, almost every team, even Kingdom Life, that my boys. I'm so sorry.
Don't count him out. I feel like they're gonna give an upset
No,
to somebody.
Who,
no, you,
who?
you know what? I've been waiting on that. I've been waiting on that because I've been harping on that. Been waiting on that. Just get one. Get that one win. It's gonna move you to, it's gonna, put you on another trajectory. You know what I'm saying? But right now, for them to come in the league as a brand new team, and you know what I'm saying, to maintain no violations, of course, got
Yeah.
no violations. They play the game like it's supposed to be, roster straight, everything
OT.
straight about it. Like you can't find nothing under the gum, stuck to the bottom of the bus seat. They are, they are 100% what's going on. And it's just like, well, I guess they joined the league that has a lot of a lot of like real players, because the league is this league right here has a lot of players that have come from you know different backgrounds. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like just different backgrounds. They played in on these levels, like college. They played on this comes like it. I look at the league like, you know what, I could have made NBA, but I didn't do this. I could have
Yeah.
made NBA, but I didn't do this. But honestly, when it comes to that side, the NBA is just a click away, from certain players, but other players, like I was a great player. I'm still a great player. And they're gonna be a great player when they're 50. But they, said just don't have the opportunity because the media and everything else pushes this agenda out there like that. But I like the ECBL because we bring in a lot of people that you might have went to high school, you might have went to college for 1 year, so I like this league because the people that perform in this league actually can perform on that level. And I like to say that they perform on the NBA level if they were put there, if they had the opportunity. So I love it. This is why I'm an ECBL fan because of that. So let me get off my soapbox. But yeah.
Sebastian Page say we can keep counting the Thunder out, but they will be there. He love it.
You what? Tell me what you are. Where you are.
I am not a Thunder hater. I learned last season. I would not count the Thunder out. I don't care if they playing against the 12 disciples. I'm going to take the Thunder to win by half a point. Because
I tell you what.
I got Jesus.
Hey, now ain't nobody messing with him. If you got Jesus with you, I'm gonna say that. We all
hey,
from this house.
I got a video I'm gonna play in a little while. I want y'all to see it, but it highlights a little boy.
Oh,
and I'm gonna play. Huh?
But hold on, man.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, coach. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Nah, I was asking him because I watched this video about a little boy talking about a basketball game he was playing against Jesus.
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh man. Come on, man. Don't you bring that over here, man. Don't put that over here.
It's hilarious.
You can't beat Jesus.
No, you can't beat Jesus.
If the little boy beat Jesus, I haven't seen it, but I'm all right.
They had Jesus on the team.
I'm okay with it.
They cheated because they had Jesus on the team. Yeah. I saw that same video.
Cheerleaders over there talking about they got team spirit. You got the Holy Spirit. It was funny. You gotta watch it.
Yeah, he said they can't play against Jesus. They cheated.
Hey, honestly, hold on. I'll tell you what. I wanna put this up right here. Because Sebastian. Now look here. All I want to say is we can all talk about it. Y'all can talk about it. The camaraderie in that in that locker room is the only thing that you have to look at. We can talk about it and say we can count them out, but we look at statistics. That's all we do. At least that's what I do. I look at the statistics, the numbers. The numbers add up. 1 and 1 supposed to be 2. Not according to Terrence Howard though, but that's a whole other discussion. But
no, we ain't gonna go.
Somebody hear me. But anyway, that's a whole other discussion. But I'm just saying, if the numbers add up like they add up, y'all still behind 2. Y'all still 2 behind. What y'all gonna do? Not y'all, not 1, 2, but 1, 2, 3. Y'all 1 behind 2. So let's go, Sebastian. Let's talk about it. If y'all think that y'all gonna be there, I don't, y'all got to show me. You got to show me, just like I really would. I honestly would. And I ain't gonna lie, man. I want to see Kingdom Life just like win a game. You know what I mean? Like
they just won a game.
No, they did.
Kingdom Life won last week.
Where did they win? Where did they win? They win like
Kingdom Life won last week.
Kingdom Life Basketball Club.
Yes, they won last week.
Against they did. It was a non-conference game.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. I mean,
I got them beating Winston-Salem next weekend.
Really?
I
like that.
Yep.
I like that. The number 1 seed. You got Kingdom Life beating Winston-Salem.
I did stats for their game against Winston-Salem when Winston-Salem traveled to them. The only reason why they lost, they outscored them the second, third, fourth. They first quarter, they had a terrible quarter, couldn't hit a bucket, scored 9 points.
Oh man, you know.
Hey,
So hold on. No, hold on. No, we gonna address this. We gonna address this. So number one, Kingdom Life in the Northern Conference, right? Number one. You really believe that Kingdom Life can upset the number one seed in that conference?
Yes, I got them beating Winston-Salem on the 19th.
Stat wise, though. Now, I mean, stat wise.
Yeah.
Stat wise. So your statistics are saying, yes, it's saying go. It's saying green light.
Green light go.
Oh, I'm gonna mark this down right now. Let me get my.
It is not because we just lost to them, and I want them to lose. It's the fact that Kingdom Life is going to upset somebody.
Oh yeah.
Again, we lost to a Christian homeschool. Okay, well, all because they cheated. They cheated. Yes, they cheated. How did they cheat? They had Jesus on their team. Okay, I can guard Joey all day, but you know who I can't guard? Okay, I think you need. Okay, at this point, every time a player got hurt, he was fine the next play. Well, that's a good thing. I think Jesus was healing them. Do you understand how he was hiding under the bleachers, just laying his hands on them so they would be fine? You really need to. Their cheerleaders over there, like, we got school spirit. I'm like, yeah, you also have the Holy Spirit. They had over there praying, the Lord is my shepherd. Yeah, he's also your shooting guard. So I don't know what they were praying for. Listen to me. I'm assuming points because they scored 84 of them. You're making excuses. And then Joey was all like, we beat you. I'm like, you ain't beat us. Well, you know, kids. He beat us. Actually, they Jesus may love all the little children of the world, but he also loves the hoop. You guys lost because he's good. You're ridiculous. Real good. Listen to God might have created the heavens and the earth on day one, but on day two, he shot some foul shots. I promise you that. You can't be a sore. Chad said he heard the coach say after the game, I want to thank God.
That is terrible.
So that right there tells you that they were planning something sneaky with him. Did you hear about our basketball?
Oh, you gotta see him by the passenger. The passenger.
Hey,
oh my God!
Listen, Kingdom Life plays.
Hold on. Hey, bro, get your video right, man.
I can't give a video right.
We don't need to see him. We don't need to see him. Just him.
I'm good. It says divorce from a reason. I'm divorced from above.
Yeah, sometimes it's best not to look at Skylar.
Sometimes it's best not. You right.
Yeah.
You right there, show.
So listen,
Show you right.
Listen. So Kingdom Life is playing the Wolves, and they're gonna have Jesus on their team. He's gonna be their shooting guard, and they're gonna win by 20.
I'm looking statistically. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. I'm glad the guys showed up this year as a brand new team. I really am. I'm glad they showed up. Great team. To show up, play by the rules. No controversy behind it. No roster changes, illegal roster changes like that happens. It's been happening for the last few years. These guys stuck with the guys they have. And really they put up some decent points. You just got guys, you got teams that put up points, that consistently put up points. This league is about putting up points. Look at your guys. Look who you have on your team. Defense is great, but you got to look at your rebounding. You know, all of this right here is the format for what we're gonna see, because we're getting close to where I want to be. That's all. I want to be right exactly where all these teams meet these cross-divisional matches, and we start to go ahead and figure out who's who in the league. Because we've been seeing we see a lot of the teams like well, I ain't gonna say prime time, but I'm gonna say it anyway. But like prime time's been there, prime time will be there. That's a team that's gonna be there. Everybody know that. Every team in the league know that prime time's gonna be there. Hold on, Alexa tripping. Hold on, y'all. All right, so prime time's gonna be there.
So is prime time, coach? Is prime time and your team?
DC Heat is a team
on the same side.
DC Heat is a team that somebody's got to upset. Carolina Crusaders, they made it to the top of their division finally. So, Rocket is already a part of that team.
There'll be a first
So,
round loss. There'll be a first round
so
loss.
I mean, it's going to be a good season. And I think it's going to be a real good season because I got a lot of stake, honestly, in my top two teams being DC Heat and Primetime Players.
Because
That's all I'm saying.
Skyrocket is backing them, I feel that the Columbia Crusaders will be a first
Oh,
round
nigga,
loss.
see, stats is up. All right, but hey, but what you saying though? What you saying with the stats?
He ain't saying nothing.
What I'm saying is they lose by 14.
Ah, there we go.
They lose by 14 and only score 9 in the first quarter. Hold on.
Okay, I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm gonna scroll with you.
All right.
Scroll with you.
Because I made it bigger. They have all their players.
All right.
If they have 14 plus points added to that 9 in the first quarter, it's a dub.
Yeah, no doubt.
It's a dub.
No doubt.
And it's not from great.
But if was the fifth, we'll all be messed up.
Nah, hold on, man. Hold on.
She got a good point. She do got a good point.
I'm reading the stats right along.
So time out. So this game was played at Kingdom Life.
Hold on, what are you talking about right now?
I'm looking at the stats. This game was played at Kingdom Life, and they scored 9 points in the first quarter.
Right. So a gym is a gym, right?
Yeah, a gym is a gym.
We take them.
But you're supposed to know your gym a little bit better than your opponent.
But that's not really true because we played at a gym yesterday and we got beat 127 to 125. But everybody can take an L at their home, right?
But
everybody can take an L at their home.
Everybody has taken an L.
Well, let me ask you this.
Exactly.
Nobody has yet to defend their home. So, yeah.
So you saying Winston can't take an L at their home when they had all their players on the road. I don't even know how far that is from them. I don't think it's that far.
Well, Kingdom Life is in Greenville. Well, outskirts of
It's in Albemarle. That gym is in Albemarle.
Where is that?
I don't know. Yeah. I'm not good with maps and directions. I am good with stats. So that's why I brought out the stats.
Okay, where's Winston-Salem?
Bring the stats out. All you got to do is read the figures. What the stats say, read the figures, and that's how we operate.
Winston-Salem is up off of I-40 above Charlotte.
That's why we got you here, Mr. Truck Driver Extraordinaire.
Yeah, Winston-Salem is off of I-40, where Wake Forest University is at.
All right, but let's get into it though. Let's I ain't gonna say let's get into it. Fayetteville is off the chain. Like I said, I'm not pushing anybody out right now. I can't push anybody out right now. But you say y'all play the DC Heat next, right?
Yeah.
All right. So as far as you said, they don't play in a defense.
No.
They're not a defensive team.
No.
So you believe. So what's your prediction on the game? As far as y'all win, what's the prediction? What's the win?
You want to know my score?
Yeah. What do you think? How many points?
I say 142 to 127.
Now that's a high scoring game.
It is a high scoring game.
That means that there is a lot of defense lacking in a lot of places. All right.
I'm being realistic. I'm not going to give my guys credit when there's room to improve.
Okay, I'm with you on that.
But Corey, he has some tough buckets. Number 2 has tough buckets. I think his name Birchie. Number 8 got tough buckets. Number 10, he just knows everybody's spot. 20 can hit a 3. That new guy with the no name back on his jersey. Number 9. Number 9's a tough. So I'm going to give them some leeway to get 127 points, but they're going to give up 142.
So wow. That's a huge prediction. That's good. That's good. I like it. But how many times in y'all division did y'all play? This the first time y'all playing DC Heat, of course.
Mm-hmm.
So how many times in y'all division did y'all play like Rowan County or hold on, did y'all play Kingdom Life? Y'all play Kingdom Life? Okay, so y'all destroyed them. How many times y'all play Rowan County?
We played them once. We play them again as our last game.
Okay. So honestly, this is the most important game for you all.
This is the most important game for us.
There you go.
Wow. Rocket, if you don't get your kinetics right.
We really didn't have to see you. You know, we was fine with not seeing you.
Get your kinetics right. They get all your stuff right. Okay. Well, I'm gonna give you this, Coach. Honestly, I'm gonna give you this right here because you all are a force to be reckoned with in that division. You all are a force to be reckoned with. So I give y'all that. And I want to see how far this goes. But if y'all beat the DC Heat, you're gonna change my mind on a lot of things about the DC Heat. So if y'all beat the DC Heat, you gonna change my mind on a lot of things about the DC Heat. So I'm gonna let that ride. But I wish y'all the best. But you want me to tell you what my prediction I think is. That's gonna
you can entertain me, yeah.
I entertain you. Great. Yes. All right. So I'm gonna entertain you a little bit.
All right.
I think that you all are gonna score 130. 130, 131. 131. DC Heat 135.
I like that.
That's where I see that game. I see 131 to 135 is where I see that, but I see the DC Heat taking that, and I'm just not wrong. So
you'll be wrong on the 19th, okay? So I mean,
that's next Saturday.
Not wrong.
Next Sunday. So I need another invitation to the show when we beat the DC Heat, so we can talk about.
Hey, I tell you what. When you get back on the show again, when you talk to me again, you can say, "Hey, whatever you want to tell me."
I got you.
And I'm just gonna let it be what it is. Like you were so right. I am so wrong.
You're gonna be like, they didn't even get that. I don't know how you did it, but they didn't even get
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I roll with that.
Coach, how you feel about the NBA draft lottery? Did you see the order of the draft lottery today?
Hawks got first.
Ooh. They need first.
Only reason he's saying that because he live in Georgia.
They need first, second, and third.
My team got 2 top 10 picks.
Who?
Going for them.
San Antonio Spurs. We got
them
2.
Spurs.
Got 2. We got the number 4 pick and the number 8 pick.
Hey, believe it or not, there's only 4 good players going in the draft.
Believe it or not, it's only 3 good-looking people on this webcast.
And you ain't one of them.
No,
man,
we all happy
for myself.
Hey, we was all happy. Hey, we was all happy when your picture wasn't up there.
Hey, man. Hey, let's look at these NBA playoffs, man. Come on, man. Look at these NBA playoffs.
Well,
what's happening?
The Knicks let me down today.
Boy, they got blowed out.
blown out.
The Knicks let me down today.
Did they lose by 40?
It ain't the point of how much they lost by. The point is they just lost. It ain't the point of what you lost by. A loss is a loss. You
Facts.
know, people harp on points and everything like that, but a loss is a loss. You know,
Yeah.
and Minnesota let me down the other night because come on now, you had a 2-0 lead and you got blowout. You know, come on, Minnesota, you can do better than that. Yeah,
but they winning right now. They're winning right now, 22-17. They're winning at the 3 minutes and 50 seconds left in the first quarter, and they're actually winning.
Ain't nobody worried about the Timberwolves. Ain't nobody worried about the Timberwolves at all.
you better worry about the Timberwolves.
They gonna sweep their division. Nobody really worried about them until they get to the finals. Ain't nobody worried about that.
You got to beat them before you get to the finals and lose the way you lost the other night.
Timberwolves are gonna scrape up. They're gonna scrape up. I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm giving y'all my bid already. I already told y'all about Boston. I told y'all about Boston.
Let me tell you.
Boston.
Your Rockets got the number 3.
No. I've never been a Rockets fan. That's one team I don't support living in Houston. But that's one team I don't support living in Houston.
You got to cheer for them by default. You got to cheer for them by default.
I do not. I cheer by people from stats. From stats and stats only when it comes to this. I only
cheer for them by default.
I deal with winners, man. I'm just saying. Only thing I'm saying is
I know you're talking. The Texans just now start winning.
The Texans been winning.
No,
what are you talking about? What? NFL?
Yeah. Texas ain't been winning.
What do you mean they just started winning? We just started putting together a team. That's all. Nico has only been there for a year. We put together a brand new team with brand new players.
No, I'm saying because you wasn't winning.
You gotta give the respect where it is on that.
Because you wasn't winning.
You gotta give the respect where it is on that.
Because your quarterback love getting it. The quarterback love getting the old winky wax.
Hold on, we don't fuck with Deshaun Watson no more, man. That was back then, but I'm saying we done already recouped. We done already recouped on that side. We done recouped. Not only that, for the last 2 years, the Texans have always been in the running. Always been in the running.
Running for what? That's
to make a playoff run.
Let's stop. Come on now. Let's stop hyping up a playoff berth.
No. We gotta hype up a playoff run. You gotta hype up a playoff run.
I'm glad Coach came back.
You gotta hype up a playoff run. Why would you not hype up a playoff run?
When you lose in the first round, it's not a run. It's just a berth.
No. Listen. All I'm saying is this right here. We just got a brand new coach. We got a brand new coach, brand new quarterback. Brand new player. Hold on. I'm just looking at it from our side over here. Somebody to come in the league. This ain't Deshaun Watson. We don't have Deshaun Watson anymore. That's cool.
No, you don't. That's
cool.
And that's cool.
But for us to come in with a brand new quarterback,
brand new coach, brand new everything.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all look at the locker room that y'all got going on. We look at our locker room. We got Diggs. We just signed Diggs.
Yeah.
And gave him an optional contract.
Yeah.
We gave Diggs the optional contract. If you show your ass this season, you can go wherever you want to go. But see, that right there to me means
look at the baby. My brother, you easily upset. About them Houston Texans.
No, man. You already know. I'm just saying. I'm just putting on.
You see his name, right? So you see his name, man.
I'm telling you the same.
See, Skyrocket is what keep changing your name.
Never wrong. It's okay. That's okay. Hey,
look here.
Hey.
Let me get back to it. Because I got to jump off, man. I got to jump off right quick because I got to go get my wife. It's Mother's Day, man. Y'all holding me from my Mother's Day dinner and everything like that.
Oh,
But
you got spaghettis.
no, I'm going out to eat. Unlike you, Skyrocket, I don't eat spaghettis.
It's
You know,
8:28. Where you going at?
I'm going to give me some Mexican. I like Mexican food.
Jesus.
And
Jesus.
everybody don't want to eat from those southern buffets like you do with rice and gravy and your vegetable plate ain't full up nothing but starch.
Well,
That
you
ain't
see,
no
Hey,
vegetable
look at
plate.
man.
trying to
Hey,
feed the baby
let's get
pizza.
into look at we already been on for a minute. Let's get into the show. You already know. Let's get into the Drake and the Kendrick Lamar.
It ain't
Let's
nothing
take
to
it
get
back to the
into.
hood for
It ain't
let's
nothing
take
to
it
get
back to the
into.
hood for a minute.
It ain't
What's
nothing to get into. Kendrick Lamar won. It ain't nothing to get into. Kendrick won. It's nothing to get
I
into.
I
Yeah, Kendrick won. Hey, it's nothing to get
I
into.
honestly believe though. Like I honestly believe though. I ain't gonna lie, because Drake just released a new one. Just released a new one. And he aired out a lot of stuff too.
He need to stop
And it
releasing.
was hard though. It was hard. It
Go
was
back.
hard. It was
Go
hard.
back.
So,
He need to go back to his bubblegum popcorn rapping. If he want to challenge, don't challenge a real lyricist. And that's where he messed up at. When all this beef started, what he should have did was say, look here, J. Cole, you need to handle that. J. Cole out of North Carolina. I see Coach got a
uh,
Carolina shirt on. J. Cole out of North Carolina should have handled that. Because J. Cole
but
is a better
I say
lyricist
this. I
than
say this.
Drake.
I say this. I say this right here. J. Cole jumped out of it, jumped out of the whole beef. He
Yeah,
jumped
he
out
said he
of it
wasn't following
just
that up.
because
Because
he
he
jumped
knew
out of the whole
Kendrick.
beef.
He knew Kendrick is a better lyricist than them.
I
Popcorn,
wrote.
bubblegum rappers. And don't get me wrong, Drake is a great entertainer, and Drake makes good dance music. He makes good party music and everything like that. But Drake don't say nothing deep, and I'm not. That ain't his lane, and I'm not mad at him about that. If your lane is not saying nothing deep,
Let, let me
because
ask you a question. Let me ask you a question, Coach. Let me ask you a question, Coach. Do you even listen to any of the new hip hop beef? I don't know how old you are. You're probably like 30, maybe. But do you listen to any of the new hip hop beef that's going on with Kendrick Lamar and Drake? And is there anything that you pay attention to?
Nope. I hear about
Not
it, but I don't listen to it.
so it don't find its way.
Oh, he went bye-bye.
he done fell off. So it don't find its way into your world. That's
No.
what I think he was fitting to say, which is understandable. But like I said, I like Drake. I listen to Drake music. It's nice, it's catchy, it's poppy. It's more like a pop rap to me. He don't say nothing deep, but he challenged a lyricist. Drake, you outsold. Now you outsold everybody, Drake. Right now, you the hottest thing in the rap game, entertainment wise.
Sorry, y'all.
You know,
I just got a
yeah,
studio for some reason.
yeah. See now, but my thing about it is, you challenge. Don't rappers don't need to challenge lyricists. That's where they mess up at. They get
But
this
some
ego
people
because
don't
they
know the
sell.
difference.
They
Some
do
people
know
don't know the
if
difference
you
between rappers
know
and lyricists.
fans
Yeah.
don't know that fans don't know the difference.
No, some of the
Fans,
rappers don't know that
they
difference.
they do know the difference, but they ego skyrocket because people been telling them how great they is. They see they stats, they see they sound, they see they screams, they see they pay stub, they see the money they getting, and they think the money with this new generation of rappers, they think the money puts them on top. Here go right here. You remember the Drake song "Forever" that was on the LeBron James More Than a Game soundtrack?
Yeah.
Drake was the worst rapper on his own song.
Well, you see what artists of the mind just said. Drake has to do features for him to do good. He's trash otherwise.
He's not trash. he got a lane. He has a lane, but he did not stay in his lane.
Hey, I'm gonna say y'all. I'm gonna say this right here on the what's the new track with Drake? Oh man, what's I can't even. Let me think of it. I'm trying to think of it. But Drake got a new one. He came out with another one. This was recently too. The Heart Part 6. The Heart Part 6. So that came out on May 5th. The Heart Part 6. And
Anything he comes out
but
with now,
but
if
I
if
want to
it's
say this. I want to say this. I want to say this. This is just what I say. I want to say that you have Drake fans who have been around for a long time. They've been there, regardless of whatever kind of music they call it, whatever. And then you got Kendrick Lamar, old school, digging in, Shovel Creek type dudes. You know what I'm
but
saying?
Kendrick is really not old school. Drake been out longer than Kendrick because Drake put
But I'm
Kendrick
saying
on one of his
I'm
first
just saying the
two
style.
tours.
I'm just saying the style. I'm saying the
Yeah,
style. The
Kendrick.
style that kind of represents the old school
Yeah,
flavor
he's
like
a
us.
lyricist. He's a
The
lyricist.
style,
Yeah,
so conscious rap. So really, what's happening in between the two camps is conscious rap. Like who
yeah,
can be more conscious, tell the truth, but not being on the line. So like who can tell the truth but not be on the line, but still be
yeah,
more conscious. So it's all both of these guys, and then like, cuz I'm gonna tell you, you showed me. I wasn't even on it. I really wasn't paying attention to it. Uh, um, for a long time. I wasn't paying attention to it until I realized like I looked at the beef between Nas and Jay-Z, and that was the biggest beef that I had like for a long time. But that was the beef that I looked at and I analyzed these dudes' lyrics and all that. And then when you called me and told me, well, listen to this, listen to this, listen to this. And I started listening to all this in order. And I was like, well, so I'm listening to all the pop shots, everybody
yeah,
taking at each other. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at the pop shots, the innuendos, and all that other stuff, because the only people that really understand this music is our culture anyway. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah,
The gray boys can listen to it all day and understand what the innuendos are. But we
yeah,
understand it because we from that era. We from that
Well,
time
let
frame.
me ask you
So,
this. Let me ask you
but
this.
hold on, let me finish. All I'm saying is when it comes to um Kendrick Lamar and Drake, this is not just a Kendrick Lamar and a Drake thing. This is about who's gonna hold the throne after all this other stuff falls later. After you figure out who's ghostwriting what, who's not ghostwriting what. So it's gonna come down to real lyricism, and real lyricism came from the underground. We don't talk about the underground anymore. They don't even present underground albums anymore. There's
no,
no underground. There's no underground music. There used to be something called the underground in hip hop that all true hip hop heads used to know about. It's
Well,
not
yeah,
there anymore.
well,
That's not there anymore.
Felicia just said no real rapper is going to say you used to call me on my cell phone late night when you leave my love. He wasn't talking. He wasn't talking about that. He was talking about his phone. The app for Krispy Kreme used to go off and ring his phone at 2 a.m. and that's when the
You
hot light
used
was
to
on.
call me on my cell phone.
but no. The thing about it, man, is like I was saying, Drake, and what it is like you said. This battle right here was a battle of, if you really look at it, the culture versus selling. Who sells the most? It's a battle between the culture and who sells the most.
Well, let me ask
Y'all
you
are
this.
naming Drake. Skyrocket.
I roll
Hold
with it.
up.
I can't
Let
say
me finish this.
it like that. I can't say it like that. But go ahead and finish, bro.
But
Go ahead and
that's
finish.
how it is. This was a battle of, you got this guy in Drake. He's not of the culture, because the thing about it is he he doesn't have his own signature sound. Canada does not have their own signature sound. That's why they were saying Drake. That's why Kendrick said Drake was like a colonizer. He goes around. Okay, he'll come to Atlanta and make a song with Atlanta dudes, and he sounds like he's from Atlanta. He'll change his accent. He'll go down to New Orleans and make a song with
That's why they
with
called him a
dudes from
plant. That's why they called him a
he'll
plant.
go and he'll change that. But see, that's what I'm saying is it's between selling and the culture. Okay, who can we put in there to maximize, and get the most out of? We got a dude that travels all over the country. Prime example, Snoop came to the East Coast and done song with East Coast rap, but he always sounded like Snoop. He never changed his flow. He never changed his delivery. He always sounded like Snoop. He never sounded like he was from the East Coast. He never sounded like he was from down south. When he went down there with Master P and them, he didn't have no New Orleans accent.
All right, because let me say this. Let me say this. All right, this is where I separate stuff. This is where I separate the things right here. I believe that there are different genres of rap. All right, I believe that. I've listened to all of them, but I do believe that there is a conscious rap.
Yes,
I do believe there's separation from, what I'm saying, from rap and conscious rap. There is a separation. Like,
it always been political.
Let's go back to Grandmaster Flash. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Hey, I got to jump off. Skyrocket, you the DJ. Coach, it was nice meeting you. Hope to have you back on for his prediction. Hopefully his prediction wrong and y'all win, Coach, so you can come back on and rub it in the face.
I'm just trying to tell you. I'm looking at it. DC Heat is getting ready to be a strong task for y'all. I don't know what it is that you're gonna have to do to get in there to get
she know the stats. She know her players, so that's how she says she want to come back when they win and rub it in your face. Because that's the thing
I
about
hope so. But that's what I'm saying. I hope so.
And I'm gonna say this. And
I'm just rarely wrong, man. I'm just rarely wrong. I'm rarely wrong.
Hey, it's a first time for everything.
I'm rarely wrong, man.
What you did Coach dirty. You gave Husco first, and then you told her she was gonna lose.
No.
Yeah, you did, because you said y'all gonna score about. Y'all gonna score about.
I just say who
131.
Hold on, that's not fair. That's not fair.
That's it. But I got to jump out. Like I said, Coach, it was nice. I'll holler at y'all later. And I'm gonna leave before you go. Come back. No, I'm out of here.
Listen. Before he go, I want to say one thing. How about them Aces versus Puerto Rico yesterday?
The what?
We had our first ever in WNBA preseason game in Colombia yesterday. The Las Vegas Aces played Puerto Rico in the exhibition, and they beat them girls like they took them to the woodshed. Basically, they beat them 102-50.
That sounds like some Carolina girls doing something like that. That sounds like some Carolina girls doing something like that.
Listen, it was a pack.
You know how they breed them down there.
It was a good showing for Carolina to pack out the place. It was good on both accounts, and I think because of the attendance yesterday that we're going to get some more WNBA preseason games coming up.
Well, that's
and if
cool.
we don't,
I like it.
If we don't, the WNBA is crazy for not doing that because we showed that we just showed that we can pack a building.
I like it. Let me go ahead and put this on here so y'all can just. Ain't nobody else on, so.
I don't know. We got a bunch of people watching.
I tell you what, though, man. WNBA, like I said, I'm all for it. I'm all with it. If we're going to get into it,
Felicia just brought up that you see that Aja Wilson signed that Nike deal.
Oh, yeah.
He signed a Nike deal and a Gatorade deal.
Man, shouts out. Out.
But it goes back to and I'll tell you what it was said last night. Remember back when Magic Johnson and Larry Bird played each other and how they changed the game? That is what's going on in WNBA right now with Caitlin Clark. She is changing the game. She's improving the money that the players get. She got these endorsement deals running around.
I'm gonna tell you this.
All players. And
I'm gonna tell you this. This is my only concern. This is my only concern when it comes to that side. And this is my only concern. Not taking anything from anybody, but this is my only concern. Caitlin Clark is a great ball player. We've seen it. She don't have a title yet. But if the WNBA feels that she is going to be the face of the league, fine. If she's motivating a lot of people to keep moving, to keep playing, to do what they do, fine. My only problem, this is my only problem right here. If you are not on Caitlin Clark's level, and you don't have to be the shooter, you don't have to be, the person that scores. If you are the defensive player or you are the rebounding player, these are the highlights. They got to highlight every position. Huh?
I'll tell my brother to call me that phone.
Man, in the middle of my rant, man, get away from me.
Okay, go ahead.
And yes, she does. Yes, she does. That's all I'm saying. But all right, so let's left that alone. And I'm glad I didn't bring that up, but I'm gonna left that alone. But if this is gonna be a thing, there's no way. I mean, everybody we get introduced to a lot of stuff that fails and a lot of stuff that's whatever, but she's the next best thing for this thing. So this girl is doing a thing. She is the face. She deserves to be the face, even though she hadn't won a title, because in that league, it doesn't matter. It doesn't even matter. Nobody remembers. Nobody ever remembers who won the last title in the WNBA. That's just a fact. You can't go back 2 or 3 years from now and say that you can remember that. So we got to look at the facts for what it is. But if a barber, let's look at it this way. A barber's getting paid, $20 a haircut. He gets paid $20 a haircut, and he's got the best fade ever. And the whole town knows that this dude can fade you up so nicely. Like, everybody knows you go to this barber shop and this dude can fade you up so good. You go to that barber shop simply because you know that this dude can fade you up. After a while,
you going on a reputation of he can be a good fade man. China, did you hear what we said about? We're talking about the WNBA just now, and then all the endorsement deals.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you see that Asia signed the Nike deal?
I heard you guys talking about it. Yes.
Yeah, and you know what? That's the same deal that she was mad about because of the numbers. But she ended up signing it. I think they reconstructed. She signed with Gatorade first. Then they reconstructed that deal with Nike, and now she done signed with Nike also.
Okay. Yeah, that's good. So they should have been did some stuff like that for the WNBA.
Do you see your team wearing some Asia Wilsons? Do you see your team wearing some Asia Wilsons in the future?
If I had girls,
who gonna come out with the shoe?
I come out with the shoe. I wear it, but my guys is kind of like bougie.
But hold on. So we gonna cross boundaries. We're gonna go ahead and talk about it. Let's talk about it. We here now. Let's talk about it. All I'm saying is, I'm glad that for the WNBA, I really am glad that they have a representative like that. I really am glad they have a representative like that. But all I'm saying is, when it comes down to, all right, you've got the WNBA and you've got the NBA. And everybody that fills the seats, everybody that buys the jerseys, everybody that goes to the games, everybody that's connected to whatever it is, it doesn't even have to be the NBA or the WNBA, but everybody that goes to NASCAR. I'm going to Talladega every year. I'm gonna take my camper out there. I'm going to Talladega because it's the greatest show on earth. I'm going to the 4 wide. And there are women, guys, everybody in that. But I'm going to the 4 wide in North Carolina every year. I'm going to the 4 wide. I'm going to take my camper. I'm going to put it out there. I'm going to park, and I'm going to have a good time at the 4 wide NHRA NASCAR racing. If you don't bring the money, like I can go to these events and I spend money at these events. I'm going to buy a pit crew jersey that's going to cost me $80. I'm gonna buy one for my wife. That's probably gonna cost me another $80. But I'm gonna buy these pit crew jerseys. I'm gonna buy that because this is the sport that I like. Not only the sport that I like, but it's a sport that everybody likes. If you can't connect on all levels, you got rednecks that go to the Daytona 500, and you've got black folk that go to the Daytona 500. If you can't connect on all levels of this, then the money should be respective of the levels of what you can bring in. It's not just because it's a brand new thing, because this feels good and we know that we know all this stuff should happen. We know this, but we don't even be fake about it because we all go to the events that we love to go to, regardless of it's male, female, black, white, or anything else. It crosses boundaries. The WNBA is a great sport. There are a lot of people that love the WNBA. I love the WNBA. There are a lot of people that love it. It just hasn't found its target home yet. That's all I'm saying. So if anybody's coming up saying that we need to be paid as much as NBA players, then they already know that that is fictitious. That is not true because they're not putting their asses in the seats that that NBA players do. But we love them, but they don't deserve it yet. Even though we love it, you gotta go out there and your screen has got to be bigger than just we need to get all the women involved. Your screen has got to be bigger than that. Your screen has got to be, we got to get everybody involved. And those are the only successful companies that survive. Amazon is not biased. You know what I mean? I mean, all these big companies that we roll with are not biased. Walmart ain't biased.
Let me ask you something. Do you think, like, if the WNBA came out before the NBA, the roles would be reversed?
I would say this right here. If the WNBA came out before the NBA, I would say that the roles would be reversed. But I'm saying this because the WNBA would have been strong then. Yeah. But if I can jump from the free throw line like John Morant and dunk on you, what are you doing? If I could do some of the things that the NBA can do that the WNBA players can't do, then I guarantee you that's going to be more exciting. Your target audience is always going to be the most exciting thing. This is entertainment. This isn't about female and male. This is where they try to confuse us between female and male. This is about what really brings people to the seat. Like, do you think guys can bring more, not on the athletic side or anything, but do you think that there's any guy that can probably outcook you? Let's start right there. Like, do you think that there's a guy that could probably be more nurturing to your family, to your kids? Do you think that there's a guy that could be more nurturing to your family, to your kids? No, there's no woman on the planet that can say that a guy could be more nurturing or will admit it, that say that we could be more nurturing. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not putting this into a role type situation. I'm just saying that we've been watching this forever. Every last one of us have lived our lives. We done well. We do things. We have fun. But I guarantee you that if I put one guy If I put Ja Morant, if I put anybody into the WNBA, they're gonna dominate that sport.
Yeah.
But if you want to keep it just that sport,
It's the motto.
I'm 100% behind it. So if
Trying to let that boy be great.
It's the excitement. It's the excitement behind it. Everything is excitement behind it. If you're not exciting, if you're not, because this is unfortunately the time that we live in. If you're not exciting, then people don't want it. And if people don't want it, then people are not watching. If people are not watching, then people are not making money. So that's the whole thing about it. It's not about a sexist thing. But on top of it, we have this big moral brick that just stands on top of us to say we should accept everything, even though we love the WNBA. I love it. Like, honestly, I'm a Gamecocks fan through and through when it comes to the women. Them the only ones that's holding up the basketball for USC.
You cannot
Them
say
the only ones. Them the only ones that's holding them. Don Staley is the only one that's really doing anything for the Gamecocks. The guys are terrible. The guys are awful. I watch them because that's my team. So they bring my ass to the seats, and I'll sit there.
Yeah.
So that's the only thing that I'm saying. That's it. I'm not, I'm not either, male and female because they're trying to blur the lines between it. But I tell you this right here, when we used to play baseball at Tony's Lounge, we used to play baseball at Tony's Lounge. Oh, that means he's about to go. All right.
That's how you used to walk to the play then.
Man, hey, I was a good ball player. I'm just saying, man. I mean, we get into these right here, but I'm just saying, honestly, man. I love the sports. I do love what's going on in WNBA right now. I really do love it. It's a good thing, and I think that should be a Steph Curry of the WNBA. I really do. So I'm gonna leave it at that. But you know what I'm saying? Women put asses in the seats. Men put asses in the seats.
Hey, you know what else put asses in the seat?
Food.
I'm listening.
Show China my video. Come on, Mr. Producer. You're about to have the video up. Show China what put asses in the seat at the games.
Oh, you talking to me? Oh, what put asses in the seats?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
No, China.
Dog, I can't do that because that's sexist, but I'm gonna do it anyway. That's what I'm talking about.
China will go. China will go.
I'll tell you what, I'm gonna do it anyway, man. I'm gonna do it anyway.
You got to show what will put asses in the seat. We will sell out. I told Chris the other night, why you pulling that up? I told Chris, I said, you know what, Chris? In order for us to improve our attendance, I'm just gonna get some strippers to dance at halftime. He said, well, I'll come to the game for that. So,
see, that's the problem right there.
Yeah.
That's
now
the
yesterday we set an attendance record. We set an attendance record yesterday. We had about 75 people.
You set up what now?
Attendance record for our game.
Oh, okay.
For a let me put a regular season attendance record. Because when we do host the All-Star, like before, we have crowds. But for a regular season attendance record, we set a record yesterday. See, you fired.
My bad. That was my bad. I was trying to
you missed the cue. You done missed 3 cues today, and you was late.
I was
3
not late. I was on time today. I was on time. You can't fire me on Mother's Day, man. I ain't even a mother.
Well, hold on, China. Why you pulling that up? The guy, the little baby in the green. What his name?
CJ Christian.
He is a crowd surfer. He gonna be a crowd surfer. when he grow up. Because he done been practicing.
Who was in Houston?
You done
I
been
didn't know it
practicing.
was in Houston.
They is terrible.
Oh, and now the little one jumping in behind him. Kid. Okay, listen, forget that. Do y'all think the celebration of the three is getting watered down because it's so many of them being hit back to back? Because and if I can show y'all the video, if I can show y'all my video, some people, when they hit a three, they throw up 3 fingers and then they rotate it down to the ground. Some people do the bow and arrow, like they're a sharpshooter.
The 3-finger shooter.
Yeah, one of the guys from the 7 City Vet, he used to act like he had a machete after he hit a 3.
Hold on.
Do y'all think the celebration after the 3 is getting watered down? Is it done? Is the celebration done too much?
No, you know what? I'm gonna tell you this right here. No, because that ain't much you can do after that. Because you still got to get back down and play defense. Transition basketball is transition basketball. I'm a coach. I'm gonna tell them, look here, you ain't got time to celebrate over there after you hit a 3. You need to get back down. You got to get back down and get your man.
Ain't nobody playing to celebrate.
Yeah, you ain't got time to celebrate. We ain't. You need to get back in your position. That's all to it. So the 3-finger, whatever, all that NBA stuff that these guys are doing. It's a lot of NBA players that ain't playing. All they doing is playing for the camera. We know that. But these people right now, these guys, these teams, these players are playing right now just because it's like, well, shit. I used to play in college. I used to play. I used to be my best player in high school. These guys are playing because they really want to see stuff go down. They really want to be a part of a team that makes, that makes a difference in this league. The league's gonna be there. We get older as we go. We get gray as we go. We can't play like we used to play. We can just understand the game, but you got other people that come in and they want to play the game. They want to play the game, and they might not make that. Outside of college or outside of high school, but they still know how to play the game because it's been drilled into them. So these guys are really playing ball. So forget that. Whatever the 3, I'm not worried about that. I worry about that more in NFL than I worry about more in basketball. Go ahead, Coach. I hear you.
Oh, nothing. I was talking to myself.
No. So I'm just saying that's not a problem with me. I don't have a problem with that at all. I honestly do not. If you want to celebrate the 3, get your ass back on defense. That's all to it. This is
I don't like the gun motion.
What you say, Coach?
I don't like the gun motion. Maybe it's just my PTSD, but I don't like when people go.
Oh, you pride military too, then? Okay,
yeah. I don't like that.
Yep. I'm pride military too. Yep. So,
well, I would like to say thank y'all for y'all service.
Oh, look at that! This is Mother's Day.
You always tell people thank you for their service.
All I said, I just noticed that there was a fellow vet online. That's all. That's it. That's all. And she acknowledged that she was a fellow vet. That's all I'm saying, man. But hold on, man. I'm gonna give you what you want there, player. Because you
want that video.
I'm gonna give him the video.
And right now the Timberwolves is now down to the Nuggets. 54-46.
Is it halftime?
No, still time left. It's still a minute and 3 left. It's 56.
Oh, halftime. It's halftime.
It ain't halftime yet.
56-49,
Yep, they trying to come back, but
All right.
How you got 56-49? I got 56-49.
No. At 56-49. Stamata. 56.49.
Yeah, I don't have that.
I'm on Prospects.
Oh. Speaking of Prospect. Prize Pick, Bovada, MGM, Go.
Yeah, let's go ahead.
Why did it take?
Let's go ahead and share it.
Why did it take? Oh Lord, here we go.
I cannot. I cannot.
Let's go ahead and share it.
So, China, y'all don't have buns and basketball up there?
No, absolutely not.
Y'all know that?
Absolutely not. No.
you know they're based out of Atlanta, and they're real players. They're real players that played high school and collegiately, and they travel different cities playing basketball games. But they play in. Hey,
she's like, no, and blushed a little bit too. Like she probably
I'm not a fan
like
of
probably be like the best in buzz. You'd be like, everybody else shaking their ass. You're like,
I'm not a fan of like how
be like Juice be running back like this. Juice.
Of how like the women are playing in makeup and short shorts. I ain't really a fan of that. Like that's when I stopped watching girl basketball.
They get
what's your thing then? Because what's your thing? Like this now that we here because of that clip. It's a bad clip, but actually I'll probably play it regularly. But so that clip. What does that clip say to you right there? What does that clip say to you? If that puts more,
I wouldn't take it serious.
That puts more asses in the seats than the regular basketball or WNBA. Talk to me.
I would feel ashamed. Like I would like feel disrespected. Like me personally, like it don't sit right. You know what I'm saying? Like yeah, entertainment purposes. Yeah, I get it. Yeah. But like being old school, right? With the ivory ladders. You get what I'm saying? There was none of that. It's straight hooping. Now we worried about look. Now we worried about what we wear, what the coaches is wearing. You know what I'm saying? You're getting into all these other stuff and you're not watching basketball no more.
China, who did you play for?
You right.
I didn't play college ball.
No, high school.
Yeah. I played in high school, AU, and then semi-pro.
What high school?
Southview. I got benched because of my attitude.
South what? South Point?
Southview High School.
Where's that?
In Fayetteville? Well, Hope Mills area.
I'll tell you this though. I'll tell you this right here though. Like some of the coldest handlers, and this is just coming up in my time because I knew I had handles. I was, I went through the Air Force and I was on the teams and we won championships and stuff like that. But some of the coldest handlers that I always knew were female, like at Trenton Road Gym. You'll probably know Rocket, like Kaufman Road Gym down in South Carolina. Like some of the baddest handlers were just like ball handlers was just like, I was just like, man, how did they like what did you come from? Like what is that? You know,
well, I remember going to Kaufman Road and playing on Sundays because everybody used to go to Kaufman Road on Sundays.
Oh yeah.
And it was Bring Your Five.
Yeah.
For a while.
You know what though?
Five, y'all got
I never had five. You know, I only had like one or two. It'd be like me or Booty. Booty, and then maybe.
Hold on. Let me tell you the story. So then it went from Bring Your Five to sign up on the sheet when you come in.
Yep, that's right.
And the reason being is because Lower Richland High School girls basketball team came down there and got on the court with them boys, and they was running LR basketball plays, and them boys couldn't beat them girls.
Yeah.
And they changed the dynamic of the Sunday basketball at Kaufman Road.
And that was just scrimmage. That was just scrimmage right there. It wasn't even. Yeah. So yeah, I know. Yeah. I stayed at that gym, man. Well, you already know we stayed at the gyms, man. You know.
Yeah, because I was out entertaining at the gym. Because we didn't go, and I don't know if y'all have that cultural divide, China, where you at. but where we at, certain parts of town didn't venture to other side of town, not like it is now. If you was from down what we call down the road is Bluff Road. Well, let's say Garner's
Bluff
Ferry,
Road, Eastover,
Garner's Ferry to Sumter was down the road. And if you was down the road, you didn't go to the northeast side. First of all, it wasn't no quick way there. You had to go through all these rips and runs to get there. You didn't go on the north side of town because they found out you from down the road. You got to worry about fighting. You didn't go downtown because you got so it was crazy.
But you know what, bro? I'm gonna tell you this right here, man. Carolina was good to us. I'll say that because we never got into any real, like real altercations that we know one of our partners went to jail for, one of our partners, got shot for, and nothing like that. Carolina did it in our little area, man. It did real good for us, man. And we, we had a balance. We had the athletes, ball players. We always had a connection to somebody. We always a connection to something down there, man. So, which was always a great thing for us, man. So I can say the Carolina treated us real well, and we came out on top. When it comes to looking at how Carolina is, right now. But yeah, anyway, we got out of time. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and say my little piece right now. I really do appreciate, Coach. I really do appreciate you coming on. I don't mean anything, your team has
Don't try to backtrack.
No. I'm not backtracking on anything. I
heard a gentleman bet. I heard $1 bet on the game.
I stick my neck out on the line every time just because I read the stats, look at the numbers, look at the players and what they scoring and who they're scoring it against. I'm just saying the DC Heat right now is my favorite against you all. I'm sorry about that. But I got the DC Heat really pulling this one out. And like I said, I'm not going to change it. 131, 135. And that's my role on that one right
next
there.
Week, the 19th. Next Sunday at 5 o'clock.
And I'm sorry about that, Coach. But I appreciate you being on. I'm sorry. You got to come up with somebody that can make up them 4 points. You got to come up with some players that can make up them 4 points. You know what I'm saying?
I told you 142, 127.
All right, I roll with you there.
That's me.
All right, well, it's good to have you on. We appreciate you though.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all for inviting me.
Hey, come on though, but come on again though. Anytime you want to come on, you just come on.
Yeah,
like that. Just come on, like really, honestly.
Okay.
Like no, I'm gonna step in. You know what I mean? We'll send you the link all the time. You get the link, hit the link. Come on. When you want to come on, just come on.
All right, that sounds good to me.
It's just
Definitely
like
had a blast.
You can see it's just like barbershop talk. We all have different opinions. We voice our opinion. But go ahead, closing remarks for you, Coach, on being on your first episode of The Fellas.
The Fellas. Nah, I liked it. I appreciate you guys for sending the invite my way. Definitely gonna come on whenever you guys send me, like just send me the stuff. I come on, chop it up with you. Sorry about the crazy.
No, we all got everybody got kids running around in the background.
That's why his background, if his background wasn't up.
Hold on, player.
If his background wasn't up, you would see his son. You would see his son running back and forth.
Do not.
Hold on, man. Don't you be telling my people my secrets. I am in the space capsule, the spaceship overlooking the Earth.
Earlier.
Listen, so
yeah, boy.
One, I would like to thank both of y'all for coming on along with the show. Next week, my camera will be up. Matter of fact, it'll be up in the next 10 minutes. I'm finna deep dive in this and show my IT skill and fix this camera.
Man,
Right
you know
now.
what, dog? I'm gonna tell you one thing, man.
Get
Get
down.
away from me, yeah. Like Dave Chappelle, get away from me, yeah.
So listen, we like to have fun on here. We all about the fun, the entertainment, but some of the stuff we do say do be true. You know,
Yeah.
It just winds up being true sometimes.
Yeah,
That's all.
wind up. But I really back to the real quick on that Drake Kendrick Lamar beef.
Oh,
I don't care.
You about to open a whole nother joint on
I'm a
that.
DJ. I don't really care about that because at the end of the day, both of them doing what they need to do, and that is selling records.
We'll leave it alone.
That is selling records. That is selling records.
Because I done dissected lyrics, and this could be a whole nother talk. But I'm gonna left it alone.
Yeah, left it alone.
Tonight and Mother's Day.
Once again, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers. We'll see
happy
y'all
Mother's
again
Day.
in 6 days and 22 and a half hours. We'll be back on here with another silent episode of Bouknight Pistol Line featuring, I'm going to change the name because we can't say the fellas, because we got a beautiful lady giving us a women perspective. And the next social issue we're going to talk about is Juneteenth. I'm putting it out there now. Next week, we're going to talk about the Juneteenth celebration. Do y'all think it's over-publicized?
Oh, boy. Look, don't start early. Don't start early. Don't start early. We'll talk about it.
Listen, we're going to rip the band.
I'm going to tell you something about Juneteenth right now. I'm going to tell you something about Juneteenth right now. It's a whole nother celebration that they give you. They give you that same celebration like they give you any other celebration for you to go out there, spend your money, or come up with whatever.
That's what I just said. But hold that, and we'll talk about that next week. But it's time for us to go right now.
All right, Bo.
We got to go. We got some bills to pay. If you need any more bowling whites, be sure to hit me up. If you're not doing anything this Sunday coming up,
bowling white
next week at 4:00, you are cordially invited to the Fayetteville Panthers versus who y'all playing? The DC Heat.
Heat.
Hold on, man. We've been talking about that for like the last hour.
I know. Give them the address. Give them the address to the park.
It's at Hope 5766 Rockfish Road. Hope Mills.
Y'all see the space couch? Y'all see the space couch, man? Y'all come just watch the game from the space couch. And see the conditions are right. I got a martini bar over there to the right of the space couch. So
if y'all ain't gonna be in the building, I'll try to get it live. Maybe.
Oh, that'd be cool. That'd be cool.
Maybe
that'd be
cool. I do that just so you can.
After you get your after you get your celebratory Gatorade bath for y'all win.
Because if y'all win, honestly, if y'all win, I will pay homage. I will apologize, and I don't like to do that, but I will apologize. No, I'm not gonna apologize. Yeah. I'm just gonna say that y'all honestly were the better team, and y'all deserve what you got, and I'll start looking at some players on your team, see how they match up against other teams in the cross-divisional matches. And I'll highlight a lot of the players, because I like to do that too. Okay, with this player. But anyway, all right, I'm going to left it alone.
Yeah, remember she got her Dennis Rodman next week. So
you just got to remember, all right? I'm going to leave this here. Winston beat DC Heat. We beat Winston.
Yep, I'm with you. I believe. Hey, all right.
And I'm gonna leave something else with both of y'all, and both of them scared to play us. All right, we got to go. I'll see y'all next week.
You man, look at that. He gonna run up off.
We'll see y'all next week. All right, thank you for coming out. We out.